All right, let's do this once again. I have started questioning my religious beliefs. Do you have any tips for how to navigate taking a closer look at it and trying to figure out what I actually believe? This can be a really tough one. Anytime we've defined our identity in certain ways and made assumptions about what our future selves would always be like, then the stakes can feel monumentally high. We may have built our social circle around some of our beliefs, and perhaps there's pressure from family or other members to maintain those beliefs. And so in those situations, it can be really difficult even to ask questions at all. So hats off to you for starting to ask questions, because in any context, we should feel free to question, to explore, and to see where that takes us. So what advice do I have? Read other perspectives, expose yourself to other perspectives, have conversations with people that have other perspectives. Oftentimes, we have certain convictions and then we just build a whole network around other people who share those convictions. And that's really difficult. And in a context like religion, if you try to, bring those questions to everybody who is maybe not asking those questions, then you're just going to get pressure to shut down those questions. And that's not necessarily helpful. Questions are a valuable part of life. Acknowledging that you don't know is an important part of life. If you meet anybody who is 100% certain that they have answers to these kinds of questions, they're immediately discredited, in my opinion, because there's really nothing in life that we can be 100% certain of. Doubt is always reasonable, and doubt should always be embraced. That doesn't mean you can't have beliefs, but you shouldn't hold to them so tightly that they become really fragile in this "I have to protect them at all costs" sense, right? No, go explore. Read perspectives that differ. Talk to people whose perspectives differ, and that's the path that you want to go on. Also, don't put all this pressure on yourself. Like, but I have to figure this out, and I have to figure this out now. No, you don't have to figure this out just now. This is a lifelong journey. This is something that all of us, will come to from time to time and reach various conclusions at different points in our journey. And that's perfectly okay. So be patient with yourself. Allow this to unfold as it will, and know that you don't have to answer all of these questions just now. Continue the pursuit, explore all of the topics that are interesting to you, and I think over time, you'll end up where you end up, and I'm certain that that'll be just fine. I appreciate this question. I wish you the best of luck on this journey. I appreciate all of you tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next time.